Hey everyone, Carl Clover here, host of Project Mayhem. Y'all seem to be liking my top 5 videos, and I want to kind of go back at some of the good games before, AAA games now just suck ass in general, and indie games are better. But this is going to be my top 5 favorite video games. If you know, you got some that we've all played before in the past. I want to talk about my list. And I'm going to get started with number 5. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. This came out in 1997. Let me read a little bit about Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 2 is a timeless platform that has captivated players for generations. In this game, players control the lovable Crash as he sets out on a quest to thwart the nefarious plans of the villainous Dr. Neo Cortex. What a weird name. With its challenging levels, energetic gameplay mechanics, and iconic character designs, Crash Bandicoot 2 has become a staple in the platform gen. In general, why do I like this game? Well, I never played the first one until the trilogy came out years later. I think the only games I played was Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3. I remember Crash Bandicoot 2 more because I think I played more of that, trying to what do they call those little gems? Try to 100% get the gems and get to the special stage. Like I said, it has been like forever since I played this, but going over like some games I remember playing back in the past. For PlayStation 1, yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 was something me and my siblings did play a lot. I did love the heck out of it, especially with the mask. I'm probably going to butcher this name, so if I butcher the name and you know it, how to pronounce it better than me, comment below. Ooga Booga, the tiki mask where it makes you invisible for a bit. That was cool. I mean, then you got like the wacky characters. I do remember the dog in the straitjacket. I forgot like a lot of these villains' names. I know there was like a warthog. There was a like a mini like dude that was like a scientist that had like a nuclear rocket shoved in his head. That was funny. And then there was a tiger called Tiny. He was like this big muscular tiger. And I think if I remember the warthog name was Dingo or something. Yeah, just some memorable things I'm trying to remember back in my brain. I'm going off a script about the game that I've trying to remember some of myself, but this game is a very classic to me, with very humor and witty stuff. And I can tell a lot of people who grew up with Crash Bandicoot, and they probably went back when they remastered and played the trilogy, because I've seen people get frustrated just trying to collect everything. And like I said, it really has been a while since I played Crash Bandicoot 2. I don't own the trilogy. You think I would, but this is one of the PlayStation games I've played back in the day. Anyway, I'm gonna have to move on to my next listing. Number 4, Spyro Dragon. Speaking of PlayStation, this was my first PlayStation 1 game I've ever played. Now, I know there's, like Crash Bandicoot, there's 3 of them. I think I've only played 1 and 2. Yeah, I know, I've played all these out of order. Beep, boop, bop. Like some robot. About Crash Bandicoot. Not Crash. I just messed up. Yeah, like Crash Bandicoot. Let's word it that way. Spyro the Dragon is a beloved classic that follows the adventures of the young and charismatic dragon Spyro as he embarks on a quest to save his realm from the clutches of the villainous Gaston. G-A... Yeah. It's gassy, but with an N next to the G. And Gork. How do you pronounce these names? With its colorful and expressive world, energizing puzzles, and delightful characters, Spyro the Dragon has left a lasting impression on players. Why I like this game? Well, again, it was my first PlayStation 1 game when my parents bought us our first PlayStation. Not like nowadays where Sony PlayStation lies out their ass and wants you to link this and that. I mean, back in the day, it was just simple games. I don't know why I just snapped my fingers, but I remember struggling with a few levels, and I also remember that I love headbutting enemies and smoking their cookies or buttocks on fire. It was fun to glide, fly around, collecting gems. Yeah, gems. Trying to remember it. And freeing your, I want to say the elders that were crystallized. Basically, it's Spyro's, pack. Let's put it that way. And you need a certain amount of things collected to free them. Have you beat this boss? I really don't remember the boss fights. That's kind of sad. I know in 2 they added more characters, friends and whatnot. I know your health bar was this little fairy that changes colors when you take damage, I guess. That was the health bar back in the day. Just like I said, they did do a remake of it, and I think I played it on my brother's PlayStation 4 that had it, and I was just, Spyro the Dragon was our first PlayStation 1 game, and I probably played the hell out of the first game, and wishing, I've bought the game myself and went back and played it. But to me, it's just a very nostalgic feeling, talking about this, playing Spyro the Dragon. I can tell many people this was popular to them as well. Because, it's a classic. I know people that like dragons. I know people that love the story, the world. I was bad at puzzles growing up, but I wanted to talk about this. It probably inspired a lot of players to play this, especially with the game mechanics and, being PlayStation 1 back in the day with low resolution of graphics, unlike today's, graphics. I'm not going to go into details on what the kind of graphics were, but because I didn't know a diagnostics nerd like that. But I just remember it very fondly. It was a fun adventure with Spyro the Dragon, and it was a well-crafted game for the nostalgic that it was. It invoked among many players who fondly remember this. So, that's Spyro the Dragon in my opinion. All right. Number 3. I'm going to butcher this name, but I will say one thing. I owned the game, and Zeke probably owned all 3. I think they had episode 1, 2, and 3. This was it may have been my first RPG before Final Fantasy X. I don't remember. It's Xenosaga. I will put a picture up here on the road so you can see it. And, yeah. Okay. About Xenosaga. It is a critical acclaimed science fiction RPG series known for its deep, narrative, complex characters and through thoughtful, provoking themes. The series follows the journey of vicious characters as they unravel the mysterious of the universes and faces existential challenges. Okay. Why do I like it? Well, I think I was going through my teen years. I think I had the game where you can put swimsuits on, so, the girls. I like the girls. It did have a good storytelling. I'm going to give it that. The battle comeback. It's been a hot minute, so like I don't remember the battle mechanics that well, but I know it was fun, had a good story. The characters driven narrative has restored with fans of the RPG genre, which was true, and it was probably popular with the world building and philosophical depths of the game, explorations and external questioning. Just, you know, you're finding what's the mystery of the universe. I mean, my lord, I mean, it probably impacted a lot of emotional players back in the day. It had great storytelling that impressed a lot of people. There are probably still fans to this day that are dedicated to the fan base that continue to appreciate the depths and complexity. But I really don't know what to say about this, because I don't remember a lot about this game. I wish I had an emulator so I can go back in time, and which there probably are emulators I can play this, that I can, you know, just go back and play some good games. Nowadays, I kind of hardly play games because, you know, with working full-time job, you just don't have the energy. I think the last recent game I played was Resident Evil 6. I went to do the Mercenaries. Resident Evil 6 sucks. Yeah, let me just enjoy a game. Alright. You probably hear enough of me bitching on about this game, but if you haven't seen Xenosaga, I would check it out if you have an emulator or a way to play it. In the comments below, tell me what you think about this particular game, if anyone remembers this, and could help me out to, you know, to clarify it better, maybe. Anyway, before we continue with our list, don't forget to like this video. Let the algorithm know that you care about these videos so much. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to know when I have videos going up. And you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you want. Anyway, on with number 2. Final Fantasy X. Speaking of RPGs, I fell in love with this game. I think this was the first game that made me cry when the opening cutscene with the underwater kiss. I mean, God, that was intense and heartwarming. I mean, this is my first Final Fantasy game I've ever played, and, you know, getting the legendary weapons was hard, and trying to get all the Aeons and the secret Aeons, and trying to defeat the dark Aeons, which will basically whoop your ass if you're not grinding and leveled up. And hey, you get to ride a Chocobo. Yay, Chocobos! But about the game. I mean, you don't need introductions from me, probably, telling about the game, but Final Fantasy X is a similarity role-playing game set in the enchanted world of Spira, where players guide the protagonist Titus, or Titus, or I pronounce that, on a quest to vanquish the monster eternally known as Sin, with its strategic turn-based combat, intentionally storyline, and emotional depths. See, because I got emotional in the underwater kiss scene. Final Fantasy VI has captured the hearts of players worldwide. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Like I said, why I like it? Well, first off, it tells the story, like, listen to my story, but when you see the Blitzball for the first time, done right, not in the second X2, you have that kick-ass heavy metal thing. Song. I think it's called Underworld. I'll link in the description below if y'all want to listen to it. Because copyright. That made me jam on. And it's kind of cool you get to name your protagonist. And I know some of us have probably gave them dopey names. And plus, you know, the ha 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 laugh. But, oh god, the opening. Dun 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 dun. I mean, this is a great RPG, right? Like I said, I've never played a Final Fantasy game. This was my first. I did go back to play 2, 3, 5. I can't remember 4, so I think I played it. I don't remember.
I did play some of the onlines. I did play Zodiac Age. Haven't beaten it. I have not played 7, so everybody hush. I haven't played 8. I played 9 midway through. I have played 13, because fuck that game. And I've played 15. So, yeah. I simply love this game. The storytelling, the villain's sin is basically Tia's father. And then Yevon is like the final baddie if you can get to progress the story to unlock him. And then you got Seymour, the whiny little, bitch, and mommy's dead, and, he wants to be all powerful and shit. And there's so much to talk about. I don't know if you want me to do a full video on discussing Final Fantasy X. Comment below. But this game is just freaking amazing. I mean, I'm probably showing you clips right now of when I used to stream back in the day of me playing the game. That's how much I freaking love it. I mean, Final Fantasy X is a worth game to play if none of y'all play it. I'm sure a lot of you have, but it gives you so much. I'm probably gonna get bitch in the comments below that, oh, you haven't played 7, it's great. I'm like, yeah, it's great, My attention spanking on you so much, but I should play it. If you want to talk to someone about playing Final Fantasy 7, talk to Zeke. He'll talk your ear off with that game. Alright. At number 1, Mass Effect Trilogy. I couldn't just put any all Mass Effect, so I put the Trilogy Collection that came out a few years back. About the Mass Effect Trilogy, Collection is a groundbreaking sci-fi RPG series that combines 3 epic games where players assume the role of Commander Shepard, a hero tasked with saving the galaxy from immediate threats of the Reapers. With its branching storyline, impactful decisions, and memorable characters, the trilogy offers a truly immersive gaming experience. Okay, when I had an Xbox, brother left a game over here, and it was Mass Effect 2. I didn't know your choices matter, and everything you did from 1 and move on to 2 to 3, they carry over. That's great. It's all just me. But again, Renegade for life. Always be bad, Renegade. Like playing his family chef at the time. But I think Martin, I'm probably butchering his last name, Meep, was a great Commander Shepard. Male. And if you don't know, the female Shepard played Billy's mom, among others. But I love this game. I love the characters that you embark on. Liara, Talia, Rex, your good old buddy Garrus. And I know this Joker was played by Seth Green. I mean, the human Ashley and Caden, that's great. I'm more interested in the alien race. Like, God, if I was still playing this show, I would romance Thane. Get that lizard love on, But even this game made me cry because when you had like Legion on your side and you had to make that tough decision, destroy the Geth or destroy the Quarians, or when you fail, Lily Talia commits suicide, and when she jumps off that ledge, I teared up. That made me cry, and it was impact. I mean, I will agree. Mass Effect 2 is probably the better game because fucking Andromeda. People say, "Oh, I gotta give it a try." Yeah, but it's not as great as the original 1, 2, and 3. 3, I get it's a little weak, but you're actually going to a bigger war. 2 is like you got Miranda, you got Jacob, you got Jack, you got Samara, you got Karome, you got the Solarian. I mean, you got so many great teammates. And then you got I can't remember names today for me. It's getting late here. The other Krogan, Rex. Comment below. I'm butchering names like crazy, but Mass Effect Trilogy, it's a great collection. I've beaten it for PC on insane difficulty. I only have 2 achievements left to 100% it. And I even bought it for PlayStation because I'm a nerd. I got even my mouse pad is a Mass Effect Trilogy mat. And I love it. Even when I ordered something from, what was it, their mystery bag, I got the limited edition Garrus watch, and they gave me a Liara canvas, and it looks awesome. And I am like a big Mass Effect nerd. I mean, I wish I can buy like the banner from their site again. That's the Renegade. Same thing with the Renegade shirt, because my editor Brooke, I gave him the Paragon banner, and he loves it. It makes a great background for him and everything. I am probably rambling on too long about this video, but yeah, I'm probably going to end it here. Thank you all for tuning in to my top 5 favorite video games. If you have a favorite video game, comment down below, and I would love to hear your response. What's your favorite video game or genre? Like always, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on that notification bell so you can know when I have new videos. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. And also, don't forget, I have a Ko-fi if you want to support any of my projects for the story I'm writing, or to pay my artists for upcoming videos and my editor. $3 a donation that's set on there will help me out a lot to pay off my artists and people that are doing projects for me. Well, guys, I'm tuning out, and I'll see you next time. Later.